What if I told you Thomas Markle's amputation did not happen when the tabloids claimed? What if I told you the timing of this breaking news released conveniently during Meghan's joyful Christmas launch wasn't just suspicious but strategic? Because when Meghan has a positive moment, somehow miraculously, a crisis involving her estranged father appears out of thin air. Today we're breaking down why the official timeline makes no medical sense, why the media story is falling apart, and why this looks like yet another orchestrated distraction meant to overshadow Meghan's success. Let's get into it. Every time Meghan, aka the Duchess of Sussex, does something uplifting, creative, or widely celebrated, a very predictable pattern begins. Someone from her past suddenly reappears, a dramatic headline is pushed, and the tabloids go into overdrive, trying to drown out her good news. This latest medical emergency involving Thomas Markle is simply the newest chapter in a very old playbook. Let's start with what the tabloids claimed. A sudden amputation, a dramatic ICU stay, a life or death scenario. Meghan, come and see me before I die. I need to see you and I need you and I need my grandchildren and I need to see Harry. Meghan, I need you. Come on, come on. Life or death, right? It's so dire. It's so pull out your heartstring. But anyone who has even had a basic understanding of post-operative care knows something was off immediately. Thomas was shown sitting upright in a chair, speaking comfortably, looking groomed, and notably missing standard post-surgery essentials. No IV lines visible, no oxygen support, no bandaging typically seen after major limb surgery, no heavily monitored equipment around him. And I said it yesterday, how can he be in the ICU but having photographers? The ICU is like you're near death. It's almost like this story just did not add up from beginning, right? That simply does not align with what someone looks like immediately after a major amputation, especially at his age, with known health complications. Then came the claim that he had already begun physical therapy. When I saw this, I was like, do they take us for idiots? How can you, one day after a big operation, amputation, surgery, you have already begun physical therapy? It makes absolutely no sense. And that is the giveaway, guys. Physical therapy does not begin a day or two after surgery like this. If he was already in therapy, the procedure happened well before the tabloid dramatic timeline, meaning the surgery most likely took place earlier. Listen to me, guys. Let me repeat that. The surgery must have taken place earlier, and the story was saved until a moment they could weaponize it. And of course, we know everything they do is weaponize Meghan's pain, try to weaponize her joy, and try to weaponize everybody around her. We know this happened maybe weeks or months before because it's not adding up. The timing seemed to be the biggest clue here. Now, let's talk about the real giveaway. We're talking about the timing. Meghan released her Netflix holiday special, a warm, joyful, seasonal project meant to spread positivity. And almost instantly, like clockwork, the tabloids dropped a shocking Thomas Markle emergency story. This isn't coincidence. This isn't fate. This is a pattern, and we have seen it over and over. Whenever Meghan launches a product, receives praise, wins an award, or simply shares something positive. A storyline involving a dramatic family situation magically appears. It's too consistent to ignore. It's too coordinated to dismiss. This isn't about informing the public, it's about distracting the public. Let's ask a question the tabloids never ask. Who actually benefits from this narrative? Is it the tabloids? They profit off outrage. The more emotional story, the more clicks, comments, shares, and therefore money. Thomas Markle, sadly, he has repeatedly cooperated with media outlets, giving interviews at moments designed to hurt his daughter. Each time he resurfaces, he gains renewed sympathy, attention, and financial compensation. This isn't cruelty, it's reality. His history speaks for itself. The entire narrative is constructed to trap Meghan. If she reaches out privately, tabloids say she did nothing. If she reaches out publicly, tabloids say she's making it all about herself. If she stays silent, tabloids frame her as uncaring. It's a rigged system designed so that anything she does becomes attack material. As somebody said, damn if she does, damn if she doesn't. It's all a rigged game. And yet, Meghan has consistently chosen dignity, restraint, and privacy, not chaos. That frustrates the tabloids because without mess, they have nothing to sell. You notice it was plastered all over the front pages, all on Daily Mail. It's there, breaking news, exclusive. And as Meghan got involved and sent, I think, 2 US consulates, the news has died down. As people started coming out and hashtag trending, we love you, Meghan, start trending. And people start analyzing and looking into the manipulation and being on Meghan's side. All of a sudden, the story has lost its flavor. No more on the front pages. No more talking points. People are licking out at Caroline Graham and saying this is unethical. This is not journalism. This is malfeasance. It's not good. It is wrong that the newspaper would be doing such a thing. And all of a sudden, it has disappeared. It's not no longer this breaking news and this big excitement, right? The visual being pushed by the tabloids raise even more questions. Why is a man supposedly in critical condition sitting comfortably in a staged environment, giving interviews hours after emergency surgery? It was so big. It was an emergency. It happened just recently. I got a call and he said I'm going into the operating room and I'm doing a surgery. I'm cutting off my limb. But then you look so at peace. Everything. People are in the ICU taking pictures of you, giving interview. Give me a mother effing break. We are not stupid. Why do the photos look like a controlled rollout rather than a medical emergency? Why does the Daily Mail have instant access, but the facts are full of contradictions? Even GB News commentators admitted the line was crossed this time. GB News, a line has been crossed many times. But you're just noticing that the line was crossed, that a line was crossed. Journalism is dead in the UK. A line has been crossed many times. Even Thomas Jr.'s usual tone suddenly dropped. Even Piers Morgan got blocked by Don Wooten in the chaos. The whole ecosystem around this story is behaving strangely, and that says a lot. Let's be honest, this was not about a medical update. It was about manipulation. The tabloids hoped this emotional story would overshadow Meghan's holiday launch, guilt trip her into making contact and generate a messy headline that they could monetize. But instead, they got backlash. The public is fed up. People are seeing the pattern, and many are calling out the exploitation of what it is, for the exploitation for what it is. Even the rumor that Meghan's team quietly contacted hospital leadership, not floor staff, to verify his condition makes perfect sense. She acted responsibly and privately. She owes no one a performance. And as I said before, she owes Thomas Markle nothing, because he's a disgrace of a father. He's despicable. He's just a man that does not deserve any sympathy. And I say it over and over, Meghan is bigger than me, because I would not even call him. I would not reach out to him, because he's a despicable man. Sometimes, some family, you have to cut the cord. You need to cut ties with them and let them know that you're serious and you're not in this foolish game playing with them. Thomas Markle, you deserve everything that's bad that's coming to you in life. You're not a good father. You're a despicable man. And I'm so glad Meghan did the right thing. She went through the right channel, but I would not do it. I don't know. I give her kudos for doing it. She has a heart of gold. I would leave you to rot there, rot right in hell. In the end, this story reveals more about the tabloids' desperation than Meghan's character. The simple truth is, the timing is suspicious. The medical details don't match. The narrative was shaped for maximum emotional manipulation. Meghan continues to move with grace while others fuel chaos for attention. Drama sells, but truth lasts longer. And the truth is, this was never about health. It was about headlines, manipulation, and just trying to get clicks at any cost. And I'm telling you, these newspapers are the worst. But Meghan, we're here for you. We're praying for you, because you don't deserve this. This man does not need to be in your life. Cut the cord. Cut it, and cut it for good. Let him loose. He does not deserve a seat at your table. He needs to go. He's a despicable man. Up to now, I'm not sure if this man even got any amputation, because the whole thing does not make sense. It's either he doesn't have one, did not get one, or it happened maybe a month or so before. It definitely did not happen when the news broke. It happened, and that's what Meghan said. They don't report the news, they create the news. What they do most of the time, they come out with something and have the other media head running with it. They create the news. They create chaos. It's manipulation at its best. And Meghan, keep your distance from this man. You have your family. You have Harry. You have your mom. You have your children. Let them be your support system. And you have friends who have become family. This man does not deserve to be in your life. Cut him loose. So guys, that's what I wanted to tell you. This whole thing is suspicious at best. This whole thing is manipulation at its worst. And I am so happy that Meghan is the intelligent woman she is, and she has done things the right way. So, yes, guys, that's what I wanted to bring you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.